Downtown Milwaukee is, and with
hey Kevin,
terrific. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Joel Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Scott in at the 4. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's Embiid. Outside, Scott. Embiid against Lopez. Embiid, no good. Holiday goes in. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Back to Embiid. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
Giannis high post. Simmons is there. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Harris outside. Back to Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Just 5 on the clock. There's the feed to Embiid. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Holiday finds Giannis. Inside, he's looking for Lopez and finds him. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Milton the pass to Harris. And Scott now top of the key. Milton on top. 3 on the clock. Takes it from 10. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Simmons. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Now here is Holiday. Five to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid.
definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Maxey, and it's blocked.
Gotta have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
Milwaukee in the lead. There's the pass to Forbes. Back to Portis. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is Hill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Hill looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And that one drops for him.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Outside Teague. Now Portis. Back to Teague. And Connaughton has it in the corner. He's looking for Portis and finds him. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Connaughton missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Tolliver the pass to Maxey, and it's blocked.
And you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's deflected. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
Well, I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
That one drops. He ties it up. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Portis, high post. Back to Teague. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 1. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy.
Oh, nice. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. And yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And Simmons kicks to Milton. Pass to Embiid. Lopez with the steal. And stolen by Harris. Here's Simmons, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez.
Oh, he's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Tries again. It's hauled in by Harris.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Passes to Scott. Back to Simmons. Embiid is at the elbow.
Possessing such a smooth-looking jumper. The big fella, Embiid. He's lethal from shooting just from about anywhere.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Middleton against Scott. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. This one for three. A shot by Milton, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Ben Simmons. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Tobias Harris. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Bucks lead by 2. And here is Hill. Pass to Maxey. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. His 3-pointers off the mark. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And the layup falls. Hill's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
And Hill, very comfortable in the open floor. He can go.
Here's Forbes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's Lopez. Nice D from Scott. And now the 76ers on the break. Milton in the corner. Embiid trying to break loose. The pass to Milton. Harris against Middleton. Harris passes to Simmons. Feeds it to Embiid, and good that time. And that's 10 points for Joel Embiid.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Philadelphia, Korkmaz, he's checked in for Scott. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Not going to go that time. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Right wing. It's stolen by Hill. And here we go. Philadelphia running again. Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Holiday dishes to Forbes. Middleton outside. Lopez. Hill pulls it in. The 76ers trailing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Teague, the pass to Tucker. Left side, Portis. Here's Nwora, defended by Thibault.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Here's Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Korkmaz checked in for Anthony Tolliver. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Now, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Connaughton. That 3 off the mark. clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Simmons checked in for the 76ers. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Jeff Teague. Here's Hill. But tried by Simmons.
Terrific and penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
Outside Teague. And it's blocked by Simmons. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Back to Teague. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 3. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Scott. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Embiid inside. Lopez covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a force of nature inside. I love how hard Embiid goes to pick up these fouls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Embiid drops them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Embiid with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Oh, the defense of Embiid leads to the hoop. Love to see the energy he brings to the table.
Giannis outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Giannis high post. Simmons is there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams with a small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now here is Holiday. 4 on the clock. To the middle. And stolen by Howard. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Back to Simmons. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice D from Scott.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Great open look there. Thibault's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Holiday. To the inside. It's tipped. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And it's Simmons penetrating. Puts it up from 15. Embiid, no good. And the Bucks, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Poke loose. Embiid with the steal. Here's Thibault. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Here's Holiday. And it's sent back by Howard. And here we go. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. Pass to Embiid. And here's Simmons for three. Embiid kicks to Simmons. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Count that one.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
And here is Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the 76ers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Outside Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
Simmons passes to Howard. He kicks it to Embiid. Takes the three. In the corner, Simmons with it. Over Giannis. And the 76ers get it back. And a wide open look for Howard. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who's the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Milwaukee is seen for and nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Loved the intensity.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Middleton can't get it to go. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Hunter. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot is good.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young passes to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
Lou Williams is checked in for Trae Young. And so Collins nails both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Holiday. Rebound by Williams.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on time.
Oh,
get it!
Just attacks the rim.
Oh, what a throwdown there. Man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind and the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Holiday. after the made shot from John Collins. Now Holiday still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Herter. Another shot. Okongwu. Here's Tucker. And he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
The Hawks trail by 5. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Gallinari wide open. They get it back. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's Teague. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bucks on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point guard. Here's Snell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Drills the three-pointer.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Connaughton. Middleton outside. Sinks the triple. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic and when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Here's Herter. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Here's Herter. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
9 feet out. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Here is Forbes. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Williams comes in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Young dishes to Capella. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Portis.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Holiday against Young. Two for one opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Count it. And it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Young outside, and he's going up for the alley-oop.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Okay, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
It's Williams with the drive. Count the basket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Okongwu is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Good work there as it goes.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Hunter, no good.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break, the Hawks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
5 on the clock. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
And here's Holiday. To the paint. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton can't get it to go. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Clint Capella. That one falls. And the Bucks lead by 9. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, every year it seems like Williams draws more fouls per minute. Man, he's a very savvy offensive talent, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
There's 42 seconds left in the third, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And that will definitely get some heads turning. I mean, great slam there from Teague, who rarely dunks.
The Hawks trail by 9. Reddish the pass to Herter. Now Williams. Teague on the double team. And Okongwu slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Teague feeling it out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass. Teague's got 6 points.
I mean, that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Brooke Lopez is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The Hawks trail by 7. Capella goes in. And Lopez pulls it down. And the Bucks, they're shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Herter passes to Snell. Outside Collins. Kicks to Young. Nails the baby hook.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The shot by Holiday, no good. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Herter. Lays it up off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Back to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Here's DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 7.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drop.
Young's shot is off. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Holiday finds Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks leading by 11. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Young looking around. Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Young against DiVincenzo. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Holiday with the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Shoots from the high post, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Milwaukee leading by 10. .109 left in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Milwaukee.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
That one good for 2. Holiday's got the lead up to 14 now to the Bucks.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Antetokounmpo with the ball. From the arc. The shot missing. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here is Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
DiVincenzo against Irving.
Well, keeping with the attention to detail right there, DeAndre Jordan making it difficult for the offense.
Irving drives in. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Giannis gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Green.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Back to Middleton. Stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Irving for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A shot by Harden, wide open, and too long on the shot.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Green against Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
Here's Harris after Drew Holiday's score. Here's the three. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks leading by 3. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Over in the corner, on to Kumbo. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here is Holiday to the inside. And that one's good by Lopez.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Nets trail by 3. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Milwaukee leading by 3. Forbes dishes to T. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here is Forbes. Just 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Dinwiddie. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here is Forbes, defended by Griffin. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. That one drops for him. Brown feeling out a bit, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. PJ Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Here is Forbes. From past the arc. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harden's shot is off.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Right side, Portis. And Forbes has it in the corner. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Harden. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Harden the pass to KD. Takes a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 1.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him.
Man, defensively so tough to make a decision. What do you want to stop? You come off the pick, Giannis can pass, he can finish. It can really cause you to hesitate.
Harden against Holiday. Here's Irving. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pinpoint pass from Holiday leading to the field goal. He always keeps his head up off the pick and roll for chances like that.
Brown outside. 1:44 left in the first half of the game. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Yeah, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, smiles on their face. That's what they want. Holiday very skilled at getting to that spot and hitting a J.
Griffin can't get it to go in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Tucker can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Harris. Here's Claxton, guarded by Tucker. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 5.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Antetokounmpo inside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Brooklyn trailing. Harden surveying the D. Inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Great energy
on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. It could go. Unable to get that one. So a tie game here as we finish the... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 18 points. And...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green, then it's Jordan, and it's KD in at the 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo, stolen by Harden. And here we go, Brooklyn fast break. And that one, good. Harden's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And no, that doesn't go. He's made 8, but that's his 3rd miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here is Harden. He kicks it to Irving. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Outside Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Nets leading by 5. Now Harden. The kick out to Irving. To the middle. Here's Green. The shot's good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now here is Holiday. He's got 8. And Tucker has it in the corner. The pass to Portis. That one goes in.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Passes it to Griffin. Here's Claxton. Stolen by Tucker. To the paint. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Portis.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. Outside for Griffin. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. It's intercepted. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Forbes. Here's Portis. Pass to Nwora. On the wing, Holiday. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. And then for Brooklyn, Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Durant subbed in for Nicholas Claxton. Fords the pass to Portis. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Harris. Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Here's Connaughton, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the inside.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And the Nets also making a change. Harris is checked in. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And here's Harden. He has 6. And he makes good on the layup. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 18.
You see, you can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Now we can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
Holiday looking over the floor. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Shot clock at 3, and the dunk by Giannis.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Outside for KD, outside Jordan. The 3 from Harden for 3. And it's Durant missing. Bucks trail by 7. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Count that bucket. Giannis has got 23.
Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
Now, here is Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden kicks to KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Harden against Holiday. KD passes to Irving. Here's Harden. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Holiday with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Irving finds KD.
Well, when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
Harden against Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
A shot's good from Irving.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
KD passes to Harden. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Jordan kicks to Harris. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets. On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Durant. And the rejection by Harden. And on the way from Irving for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Nails the corner three. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. The three from Harden. Outside Durant, launches a three. And no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Up the floor. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
That's the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. Jeff Green is checked in for Joe Harris. And both free throws good for Giannis.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Harden dishes to Irving. Harden the pass to Green.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away. So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
And the wide open shot from Green. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Green with the block. Outside Irving. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our Bustling Philadelphia, and with
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, they've got Hill. Harris is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Embiid, and it's Simmons in at the point. And he misses his first shot. It's tipped. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Down low. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Scott.
Boy, a large frame and nimble feet and great strength allow Embiid to be bully balling guys down low.
Now here is Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Simmons looking it over. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday is running. Here's Middleton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Now here is Hill. Simmons with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harris outside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Goes up, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Really amazing. Absolutely astonishing how accomplished Antetokounmpo is on defense. I mean, he's disruptive wherever he is on the floor defensively.
Simmons finds Harris. They need this, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. Count that one.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. And Scott now, top of the key, passes it to Harris. To the middle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. For the finish. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Now here's Embiid. Harris passes to Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots, cans the shot from the wing. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Embiid. Outside, Scott. Lopez against Embiid. The shot comes out. Good D by Lopez. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot off that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Mike Scott, and it's Green in for Hill. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. Back to DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Embiid.
You look at this combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. Live. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
They've got Seth Curry, Anthony Tolliver out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Curry passes to Maxey. Beyond the arc. Curry can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 9. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. To the paint. Here's Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Holiday looking for an opening. Lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Now the pass to Maxey. Taken away by Holiday. Pass break, Milwaukee. He lobs it up, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Tolliver. Korkmaz comes in for Green, and it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. Here's Korkmaz. Milton finds Howard. Howard draws the double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Second chance shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Dwight Howard.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Outside Holiday. And 2 free throws coming up on it. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Curry. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement. His agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Harris passes to Simmons. Back to Harris. He feeds it to Embiid. Hill has the open look. Off target from outside. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Back to Holiday from outside the arc. They get the rebound.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Outside, Simmons. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7. And that'll...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. Power kicks to Curry. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Bucks leading by 15. And here's Giannis. 11 points in the game. Giannis is double. Back to Lopez. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Giannis. Pass to Tolliver. Green against Antetokounmpo. Green passes to Howard. Yep, it counts. Howard's got 6.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Holiday against Curry. Now here is Holiday. He's got 10. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Howard. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Mike Scott comes in for Anthony Tolliver. George Hill's checked in for Maxey. And Simmons subbed in for Curry. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control. Simmons can get up for blocks.
And Embiid gets it to go. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
The 76ers trail by 13. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Now the feed to Simmons. The kick out to Scott. Back to Simmons. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Embiid finds Simmons. Left side, Harris. Stolen by Middleton. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And here's Harris from the arc. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. .109 left to play here in the 3rd. Hill against DiVincenzo. Basket good. DiVincenzo's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Harris against DiVincenzo. Back to Embiid. The kick out to Hill. The 3. 6 on the shot clock. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Scott. But they recover it. Embiid. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence, and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
Here's DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Outside, Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Can't get it to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bucks lead by 12. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Just 3 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. 17 points was their biggest margin. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Hill comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. And the rejection by Embiid. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 12. 13 feet away. And stolen by DiVincenzo. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Timeout called the 76ers. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Okay, David, thanks. Outside Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo up top. Defended by Scott. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And he commits the intentional foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Harris outside. Outside, Simmons. Just 5 to shoot.
Are you kidding me? And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked by Scott. Howard drives in.
You know, I think he's just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, I mean, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're up by 13. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. To the inside. Stolen by Holiday. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
I guess even he has missed one of those once in a while.
Hill with it. Now guarded by Middleton.
Man, you got to love how precise Hill is and proficient he is with the floaters. Makes them nearly impossible to block with how fast he gets them off.
Holiday attacking. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Simmons. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Portis brings the double team. Milton kicks to Hill. They get it back. Back to Milton. Embiid, the pass to Howard. For 3, Hill. It's rebounded by Teague. And Teague's got the ball here for the Bucks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Embiid from outside. It's rebounded by Portis. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Our broadcast team tonight. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Atlanta.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Here's Young. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Hunter dishes to Collins. And the pass to Hunter. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Over onto Kumbo. Shot by Collins, no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And the rejection.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Holiday goes in. Inside. Giannis kicks to Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Clint Capella.
An all-star, a leader, Drew Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes it to Collins. Lopez with the steal. Middleton on the wing. Now Hunter.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Giannis. It's good. This game is all even.
His form could have been much better seeing how much time he had to shoot that one, but he got it to fall.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Down low, stolen by Holiday. Collins against Giannis. And Capella sends it back. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And to Tacumbo. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Bogdanovich dishes to Capella, pulls it up. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball, stolen by Collins. Lob pass to Capella, stolen by Middleton. Here's Holiday. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Strong drive by DeAndre Hunter. Excellent approach to the game mentally. Knows when to attack and when to defer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. Clock at 6. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Bucks trail. Here's Connaughton. Middleton outside. Portis in the post. Drops in the layup for 2.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. Tie game in Atlanta. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Forbes can't get it to go. Reddish the pass to Herter. Okongwu's shot is good.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Outside Teague. Out to the right wing. Nwora, the pass to Teague. The shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. He doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Got a hand on it. Here's Herter, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Teague feeling it out a bit. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Teague's got his first basket.
And that's the awareness you like to see from your point guard. Teague saw the shot clock and still came up with the score.
Williams passes to Okongwu, and it's in there. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Teague. Atlanta with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Lets it fly. Okongwu. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. Bucks trail by 6. And now here comes Teague leading the break. Nwora, the pass to Tucker. To the paint. A minute 50 left here in the second. The putback. It's good on the putback.
This is what Portis looks to do. He looks to outwork you and punish you.
Herter passes to Okongwu. Outside Williams. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Teague. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Teague is just so elusive on the court that he'll catch you leaning and force you to pick up a foul.
For Milwaukee, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Young against Teague. Young outside. It's stolen by Teague. And it's the Bucks on the break. Kumbo running.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Young's shot is good.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Here's Giannis. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
To the right side. Hunter, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Teague dishes to Giannis. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Collins.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on. And that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Hunter. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday finds Middleton. Reagan, New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Capella kicks to Young. To the middle. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Holiday against Young.
And that's 6 straight for him on fast breaks.
The Hawks trail by 9. Outside Collins. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. Kept alive. Here's Capella. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Capella's got his second bucket.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Right side Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Bogdanovich. Holiday looking over the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And that's Holiday taking it right to the defense. Being aggressive, drawing contact.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Holiday brings the double team. Okongwu kicks to Williams. And the three off target. Milwaukee leading by 7. Pass to Connaughton. Left side, Portis. Back to Connaughton. From downtown, Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Holiday attacking. 2 points. That one goes. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Gallinari outside. The pass to Herter. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. It's rebounded by Herter.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holiday attacking. No good that time. Nice D from Williams. Here's Okongwu. Misses. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Trae Young. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Herter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Tucker. Rebound, Atlanta. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Herter. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 5.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Collins looking around. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
On the wing, Holiday, defended by Young. Holiday against Young, and Holiday, here we go.
You know Drew Holiday will shift his pace ever so slightly, just enough to get you to overcommit.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now, here is Young. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Middleton left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Collins.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story, inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Young from the arc. Bucks leading by 5. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Atlanta making some changes. Alinari, he's checked in for John Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Young looking around. Pass to Gallinari. Young outside, wide open. The Hawks again can't hit.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Huerter, no good. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot. Anytime you need a bucket, Gallinari looks to provide, takes a lot of pride in his game.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's the Bucks now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And here's Young from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And Milwaukee the other way now. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
And he gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 8.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Young with no one around. Again, Young missing. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Off target. So it's Milwaukee picking up. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And looking at the Nets, Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the 2 guard. Now here is Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Excellent screen and roll there by Holiday. He gets a great look at the rim and then calmly steps up and knocks it down.
Harden against Holiday. Back to Irving. Launches a 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Green passes to Harden, and a wide open look for Irving. No good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Middleton. Jordan with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Durant with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Harden on the wing. Outside, Green. Fires at the elbow. The shot by KD. No good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Middleton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jeff Green picks one up.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
What a jam!
Wow!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Now here's Middleton. Five to shoot. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Joe Harris is checked in for Durant, and it's Brown in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. It's good.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Holiday against Irving. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Bucket is good.
Well, instead of flailing for a foul, Drew Holiday does not expect the call, maintains his focus, and gets that shot to go.
Irving for 3. Forbes with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Harris kicks to Jordan. And the pass to Irving. There's the dish to Harris. Back to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Goes up on the block. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Here's Forbes, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie drives in. Lopez with the steal. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Portis with it. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Griffin. No good with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
We've got Brown. Durant is out there with Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. And it's Irving missing. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Now Giannis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Irving against DiVincenzo. To the middle. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Green. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Durant down low. Defended by Middleton. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 9 points.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there. Getting to the basket with ease.
Holiday against Harden. Holiday the pass to Lopez. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kevin Durant.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively. Oh, man. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to KD. Over Middleton. Baseline try. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Harden the pass to Irving. Count it. He's got 11. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Dinwiddie dishes to Griffin. They double-team Griffin. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Brown outside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Holiday finds Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Claxton's got 4 this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And here is Teague. Here's Tucker. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Here's Dinwiddie. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 18 points.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Stolen by Harden. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And there it is for him.
Kyrie exceptional at taking the hit and then somehow creating a release angle towards the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Harden, and it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Brooklyn trailing in transition. Here come the Nets. Good on the bucket. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Passes to Irving. Over in the corner, Green. Jordan inside, guarded by Holiday.
Well, there is continuous energy in DeAndre Jordan's play, really hustling on both ends and influencing those plays with that activity.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. That shot wide open. Harris has got 5.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Middleton the pass to Portis. Middleton drives in. The shot will not fall. And Brooklyn will come the other way. The steal to the paint. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Brownie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Griffin, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Doesn't get talked about much, but Blake Griffin sprinting out in transition allows him those kind of opportunities.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Brown, and he converts the layup. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. Here is Forbes. Shot clock at 5. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. The kick out to Brown. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. In the corner, it's Harris. Over Middleton. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Brown against DiVincenzo. Some solid defense from Brown. And stolen by Portis. In the corner, Middleton with it. And stolen by Harris. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
11 seconds left in the third. Inside, stolen by Tucker. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Brooklyn, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bucks trail by 9. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Harris. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard.
This guy upping. Jump shooter and a deadly release.
Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Brown feeling it out a bit. Harris finds Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. Back to Brown. Puts it up from 12, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Such a great threat in the post, especially on smaller defenders. He can just see the rim from anywhere.
Holiday left side. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point he's going to need some help.
Dinwiddie passes to Brown. Back to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Brown dishes to Green. Lopez with the steal. Middleton against Harris. Middleton drives in, and that one drops.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Harris outside. Dinwiddie passes to Brown. Back to Dinwiddie. KD with it. Antetokounmpo's there. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Harris. Kyrie Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Harden in for Dinwiddie. DiVincenzo with it. And he goes in for the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Green finds Irving. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Harden the pass to Jordan. Outside Irving. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Green. And Giannis throws it down.
Now, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Harden left side. The kick out to Irving. Back to Green. The pass to Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Good. And the Nets lead by 3.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Money!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Harden scanning the floor. They kick it out to Green. Outside Jordan. Here's Irving. It falls!
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
Green against Giannis. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Jordan. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harden finds Irving. No good with the triple.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
The kick out to Lopez. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Holiday with the 3. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That